What's up everybody, hope you're having an awesome day. Before I get into this video, I just want to say happy International Women's Day to all you badass women out there. You guys are awesome, we love you. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Today's video I'm going to be talking about a question that I get asked a lot, and it's this: what grip do I use on my paddle? And in the end I always thought it was pretty obvious, but apparently not, and here it is. You want to know what it is? Electrical tape. Electrical tape for me has always been my favorite way to increase the grip on my paddle. I tried a lot of other things and I always end up coming back to electrical tape for a number of reasons. Number one, it's easy to buy. It's at pretty much any hardware store and most gas stations. And also it's light to travel with if you need to bring it with you. But I also just found that it gives me the best grip whenever I'm kayaking. I've tried other things and it just, for me, this is my favorite. I highly recommend trying it if you're trying to increase the grip on your paddle. A lot of people always ask me, why don't I use something like hockey tape? Now, I've tried hockey tape, and my issue is that hockey tape feels awesome when your paddle's dry, but as soon as it's wet, I've always kind of found that it just feels almost more slippery than if the paddle was by itself and not had anything on the shaft. So I've never been a huge fan of hockey tape. Another thing a lot of people use is paddle wax. Now, paddle wax, a lot of people prefer it because they find it doesn't give them blisters or anything, which I've never had a problem with electrical tape or anything anyway. But paddle wax, I've also found it's kind of messy, kind of leaves a lot of residue on your hands, and I just don't like the feel of it on the paddle, so I've never been a huge fan of the paddle wax. The other thing some people use is peel and stick grips. Now, the peel and stick grips, I thought I was going to start using at one point. I tried a few, but after a while I kind of realized that it just makes the shaft even bigger than it already is, so I found it really awkward holding on to. They're very limited amount of space to where you can actually put your hand, and I found that it just didn't really work as well and as smooth. I didn't like that. It just made it even more paddle to try to hold on to. So in the end, I tried a lot of different things, and I always just have found that I love electrical tape the most. I find it's the best grip. It doesn't increase the width of the shaft, so it doesn't affect the paddle. The paddle feels the same, even though it's adding all that extra grip. If you apply the electrical tape from the blade inward, it actually has some ridges to keep your hand from sliding in. It also adds a little bit of protection on the paddle from scratches when you're putting it on rocks and stuff like that. But also, what's sick about electrical tape is that if you buy a colored one, like orange, yellow, green, white, whatever it is, it makes your paddle a lot brighter. If you were to drop it in the water and it's going downstream or something like that, it's much easier to spot and find than if it was just a black shaft. So in the end, I 100% recommend electrical tape. It's what I love. If you like using something else, that's great. But for me, electrical tape is definitely the way to go, and you should try it if you never have. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked this video. Comment below if there's anything else you want to learn, any questions you've had. And in the end, I'll be glad to make a video about it at some point. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully I'll catch you on the water. You.